valuable advice as well. The three of them are super quick. Evanson locks up the right there front wheel initially. Under braking, everybody's so far safe and through the vehicles on turn one. It looks like Jan van der Westhuizen's holding off Bailey van Niekerk and up on the inside now. It's good, yeah, it looks like a tyre. It was rubbing up against the body. Like Jan van der Westhuizen just dives across in front of Bailey van Niekerk to make sure that he doesn't get a run up there. And look at Jeremy Smith is up on the inside of the first of the BMs. Jeremy Smith says, break the BMWs. That's how we're going to take them out at the front of the pack. And Smith up to third.
Bessie Best has gone to stone last. He's got a big problem with that car, but he's coming back up to pace again, but out of engine corner. It is Adam Dean, it is Brenner that is pulling away. Ahmad's been overtaken there by Jeremy Smith. So Jeremy's got one BM in the bag, but for how long? Because Ahmad says, here I come, and takes that third place back again from Jeremy Smith. Then it's Jan van der Westhuizen, Donnie van Niekerk and Wayne Wilson in there as well. Then it's Francois van Tonda. Right on his case, it's Gareth Easom and Jacques Lemmer. I see Keith Wilson is also part of that group as well, making their way out of Shell. Then behind Wilson is Peter Kannemeyer. Then behind Kannemeyer, it is Hayden Mohammed, Mark Smith and Brennan Green.
Well, Brennan Green's quite a long way down, but I'm sure he will make up a couple of places, having broken out of Class D in the last event and up into Class C. So they're gonna, and they were actually talking about putting a turbo on that as well. So let's see, here comes the two beamers up front. Oh, diving onto the inside. It looks like Cerise Brenner's gonna have a look up on the inside line as she out of Dean is going to have a late on the brakes. Down into turn one they go. Now that battle that we expected for third, fourth, and fourth, fifth and sixth, that's starting to come to life now. It was hard on the brakes and just about hitting into the back of whatever was in front of him. That was Hayden Mohammed that went off on the entrance to turn one. And
we've got a car on the wall. We've got a car on the wall in pit straight. We got a car on the wall. We got Nicholas Walker putting. Walker's putting into pit lane. But we've got another car up against the wall here in pit lane. I couldn't pick up who that was, and it might be Ulrich in the Subaru. Not 100% sure about that. Trying to see what's going to happen now. That car standing in a very dangerous position. If those drivers come out of turn 5 flat box, they do tend to pan out. And fan out. Oh, here they come. down the back main. Here they come now. The leaders are going down into Cape Town corner.
Again, holding a long way back, trying to get a bit of a run. Johan van der Westhuizen's going to have to close that right off. No, Freddy comes up on the inside. He actually, let's say it was all fine and well. It was a big gap that he left, and he did gain a bit from that as they go down into turn one. Now the three beamers are there up front. Yes, Freddy van Niekerk has now got himself up alongside Jeremy Smith, but he's on the outside of Smith. Once again, Frankie trading smoke from it looks like the bodywork touching up against the right-hand back wheel. Tappis van Tonder takes a wide line. Jacques Lemmer and Wilson on the inside. Tappis van Tonder all over the back of Wilson. So Wilson not getting away from that Skaraka whatsoever. Right now through turn two they go through Shell Corner. The beamers up front, and looks like Johan van der Westhuizen has to look up on the inside. Johan van der Westhuizen under braking on the inside of four. Let's see when they come out that we can see them again. Yep, he did make it one stick, so it is Gareth Easom that's in there behind Johan van der Westhuizen. Behind that, Van Niekerk is now going to have a look on the outside. Van Niekerk almost touches the Golf as he goes past him. That was very, very close to the middle of the back main.
Well, you have a look and you tell me, where's Ashley Arabdeen? He's not out there at all. I don't see him out there. He's not leading. It's Ahmad and Cherise Brenner. Then Jeremy Smith is there in third place, followed by Johan van der Westhuizen. As they come squirting across the road, then it's Donnie van Niekerk, and up on his inside, it's the Maxima of Wayne Wilson. Across the line, they go now, down into Cape Town corner, and Donnie van Niekerk, tire work, rubbing against that body. He's fighting them all bravely. Then it's Gareth Easom and Francois van Tonder. Out of West Bank corner, they come now, not too far behind them. It is Jacques Lemmer. Then it is Mark Smith, Keith Wilson, Ada Mohammed, and Brennan Green as they make their way out of Engine corner. But we've only got two of our three BMWs out there, Gary. Somewhere in lap one, we lost Ashley Arabdeen.
Through the entrance and exit of turn two, Gareth Easom tried to take a wide line, and he was sitting behind the Maxima of Wayne Wilson, trying to take a wide line, get the run out of the corner, get up alongside Wilson. And while he was busy with that, unfortunately, Tappis van Tonder saw the opening, ducked up the inside and said, how's about you go one back rather than one forward? And that's dropped Gareth now in behind Tappis van Tonder. Oh, God! That was Lemmer in the Barnett Auto Spares car that got two wheels right over the top of the curbstones, threw up a little bit of dust, but managed to bring it back onto the circuit without touching up against Mark Smith. So that was pretty close.
Well, the leaders are now making their way down towards us, but there's a whole gaggle of cars having a dice coming out of Cape Town corner, and that group that I'm talking about is the Mark Smith group that is coming down towards us. Right behind him, we do have Jacques Lemmer, Ada Mohammed, Keith Wilson, and Brennan Green. They're right in there. Then it's Jared Thompson, followed by Tertius van Tonder, making his way down. Ernest Rees, wow, they're smoking and rocking up as they go down out of West Bank corner. And my goodness, it's all happening out there, but where is Johan van der Westhuizen? Johan van der Westhuizen's out of this one, Gary.
Yeah, he stopped on the entrance of turn one. He realized it wasn't going to happen. Ada Mohammed ran it wide on the entrance to two, and Brennan Green went up on the inside of him. That brought the Graphic Engineering Jetta up there as well. And Ada, having made that small mistake, he's now dropped back behind the Graphic Engineering car. So Hayder, not where he wants to be. He's going to have to get the pedal down going through the exit of four as Wilson has a look on the back of Brennan Green's new Class C car to try and get up on the inside into the back main.
Yeah, Keith Wilson is right there. Here comes Mr. Wilson. Down the back straight he goes now. Will hook up. Oh, that car of Brennan seemed very loose as they went down the back straight. And now Keith Wilson sits on his outside. He's going to drive around him on the outside of Cape Town corner. Keith Wilson runs high. Brennan Green sticks it up on the inside, but Wilson's got the line as they exit Cape Town corner. Right there behind them it is Ada Mohammed. Then behind Mohammed we've got Jared Thompson, but keep an eye on this lot. Crossing the line, going down into Engine corner. Big Dicer raging up front though, as we've got Cherise Brenner that's now right on the back bumper of Ahmad.
I'm actually missing out on that because I was watching what you were commentating on just now. Going into turn one, Keith Wilson got the tail end loose of the Graphic Engineering Jetta, and there was a very, very light contact, I think, between himself and the right-hand front bumper of Hayder Mohammed. Brendan Green stuck his nose in there at the same time. They were right on top of one another, but good driving by the three of them. They're obviously out there enjoying themselves as they're running very, very close.
Yeah, I saw Mark Smith have a look on the inside there of the bonnets, run X of Jacques Lemmer as well, but Lemmer had the legs out of a shell just to keep him behind. Look at this one, another dice down the back straight. Gareth Easom up on the inside of Francois van Tonder. Troppy's fighting them off bravely, but coming from behind, we have got the Lemmer-Smith combination that is powering down into Cape Town corner, and a massive dice raging on here for the lead. We've got a new leader. Cherise Brenner eats the lead in West Bank corner.
Cherise from Ashley, then the first of the class B cars is Jeremy Smith, Donnie van Niekerk, Wayne Wilson doing very well. Trappis van Tonder, Gareth Easom come through. Then it's Mark Smith, Jacques Lemmer, Hayder Mohammed, the Graphic Engineering car of Keith Wilson, Prescott Buckwacker, Brendan Green, Jared Thompson in there as well. Tashes van Tonder, then the West Province Automotive car. That's the ex-production car, the Leyland Mini, that is being piloted through turn one. And then behind that, I believe it is Alex Roos that's all over the back of the Mini.
Looks like Jared Thompson is pulling the Sierra into pit lane, so sadly, yeah, that's the end of Jared Thompson's campaign out there for Heat 1. We've got the yellow flags waving at engine corner.
Tian Brunt on the inside of the kink. Tian Brunt has slowed down, so that new power plant looks like it wasn't as reliable as they'd hoped for. The other person that is going slower is Willem Niche. He was the guy that had such a brilliant dice with Carmen Fleming at the last meeting for a top spot in Class D. Willem Niche has slowed down. He's still out there on the circuit. Still a lot of cars behind him. He did very well earlier on, but he's now slowing down and just working his way around the circuit to try and hold that position.
Well, behind Francois van Tonder, we've got a 4 or 5-way dice raging on behind the likes of Easom and van Tonder, and it's side-by-side stuff with Jacques Lemmer, and it's Mark Smith and Hayder Mohammed. Here they come across the line. Who's got the legs down into West Bank corner? Watch out for Mohammed. He's got the inside line. His nose gets chopped off there by Jacques Lemmer, and he dives up on the inside of Mark Smith and right on their cases as well. We've got Keith Wilson and Brendan Green. So a great dice raging on there, Gary. The 5 of them just there behind Francois van Tonder.
Well, somebody just put up their best lap time ever, and that is Ruan Veyers. He did a 131.08. That was a Class C Golf. Very, very nice stuff there by Ruan. 131.08. So well done there, Tim. But yeah, who's puffing smoke?
Every time Ruan gears down, there's a puff of smoke coming out the back of the Golf's exhaust system. I watch him go down into West Bank corner, and let's hope that's not a terminal problem, that one. Again. Corner.
Well, I do believe this is the last gasp effort as they come up towards the line. Cherise Brenner is going to take it from Ashley Arifdeen, the two of them very close to one another. Then the next car out on the circuit should be Jeremy Smith. Here he comes now. Well done, Jeremy Smith. He's in front of Fadi dead short van Niekerk in the third of the BM. So Jeremy Smith pops in there. Then Fadi van Niekerk, Wayne Wilson in the Nissan Maxima. And then it's Gareth Easom with a new silver Golfer. He's super tough to that. Trappis van Tonder also putting in a good one ahead of Jacques Lemmer, Mark Smith, Keith Wilson, Brendan Green, Hayder Mohammed slowing down as he comes towards the line, and then Jared Thompson making it to the... Is it under Panamera? Oh my, oh here we go, how's that for something different? Look at that one, the Mini's bonnet is open, and Saskopper still makes it across the line with the bonnet open, and then Tony Lecker having been involved in the take one part one of the...